Merhaba dostlar. Biraz boğazım ağrıyor. Kusuruma bakmayın. Norveç'i bitirirken çer çöpü yapıyordum ya. Gücü olmadan onu çekmedim. Bakın kardeşi yazıyor, görüyor musunuz? Ragnar'ın Drenger'ı ne demek istiyor? Ragnar'ın cesedine gideceğiz herhalde. Niye atlamıyor lan? Gir içeri, geri zekalı. Sağ ol, rüzgar anasını satayım.
This pit. It fits the description in the letter about Ragnar Lothbrok. There is the cage that held him. The site abandoned, as if used once for a ritual, and never again. Here.
Sahnenin
This is
aynısını
the place
yapmışlar.
where Ragnar Lothbrok met his end. He must have been naked and bloodied, every drop draining into the pit. This supreme drinker of all men, now King Ayla's prize.
I have seen this day 1,000 times. Baldur keeps a cup of mead for me. I welcome my entry into the land of champions.
Mocked, ridiculed, humiliated. His honor did not budge. Dragged by cowards, thrown to snakes. They were more afraid than him.
I face death with a thirst on my lips. My reputation cannot be unwritten, inscribed on the hearts of those who fought beside me.
Set upon by venomous snakes, he stood and spoke with honor and spine for all who lived their lives for glory alone.
Oh, how the young pigs would grunt if they knew how this old boar suffered. You will meet them, Ale. One day, they will come.
His men came too late to save him. Those who fought for him, they loved him dearly. Their oaths unbreakable. I have sent Jodrengir to meet you, great king. You will be with them once again. There, where he fell, something glints in the soil. There's something in this pit. Something left behind.
Vay be.
Ragnar's dagger. A fine sea axe of Damascus steel.
Ragnar'ın hançeri mi? Baba Ragnar'ın hançerini fulleyek be. Dranger. Oo. Vay be.
one more, and only because you all have such good taste. Now, this one. This one
Basinin yaptığı
begins
şerefsizliği
a
anlatayım mı
long
şey?
time ago at a desert.
Eivor, did Basim contact you in Norway? He said he would be joining you. Yet here you are, and I have no word from him.
Hytham, this will be hard to hear, but Basim attacked us in Norway. Vengeance for some transgression of ours, imagined or real.
You mean you slew him yourself?
Sigurd and I, together. I know this comes as a...
I do not understand. Why would he do such a thing? He loved Sigurd, he
Guy.
loved you.
I do not understand it myself. Perhaps one day we can speak about this with more clarity. But for now, I am deeply sorry. I have to go.
Then go in peace.
Nasıl? Tamam, ben çay istiyorum anne.
Now, this one begins a long time ago at a desert oasis. Yeah.
Mektup falan var mı? Evet, son tarikatı bitirelim bari.
Pleasure to see.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Ha? Tamam, bağırırım.
Hamptonshire, the last Saxon stronghold.
And very heavily guarded. King Alfred is preparing for war. You will meet tremendous resistance.
As will Alfred. Is Guthrum Jarl there with his army?
He is. He and Ubba have gathered a sizable force and intend on launching an attack on Alfred soon. If we support their assault, England will fall to us. A pagan land where a multitude of gods may freely roam.
Bu sefer anlaşma yok. Hepsini öldüreceğim.
I will go to Hamptonshire and speak with Guthrum. Send word to our allies to gather in the Thames just outside the Shire.
I will. May the gods share in this, our final victory.
Volka.
What is it?
Eivor, you must not go. You must not. The signs, the portents, they shout and wail. Your leaving will be our doom.
Speak clearly, Volker. What have you seen?
I have thrown the bones. I have stirred the offal of beasts, and in the rising steam I saw the end of it all. Though this battle you may win, this war you will not. Your foe will be your master. Your hope will be your grief. This is fate. Our fate.
I thank you for this, Volker. But the yarns of fate are too frayed for me to follow now. I owe this fight to my friends and allies, and I will see it through.
Go then, with great care. But know that the home you leave will not be the home to which you return.
Come to me.
Gel bakalım.
Eivor, you come at Guthrum's call. It is good to see you.
And you, Soma.
Roman kral ya adam.
There's an uneasy peace here. Both armies with their hackles up. Was blood spilled?
No, we took Wareham without resistance. These Saxons accompany their lord as we stand beside Guthrum.
So this fort is not the sum of his ambitions. Guthrum's plan is to bring the Saxons to the table.
If he can win the peace without a fight, he will do so.
And how likely is that?
Just now they sit on their thumbs in the church, talking in circles. Come, I will take you to him.
Who is Guthrum meeting here? Is it Alfred?
That's right. The king of the West Saxons has agreed to negotiate. Seems we have him on the back foot.
Guthrum should be careful. Alfred speaks with Loki's tongue.
Guthrum is not a babe at teat, Eivor.
Nor is Alfred. If he has come, it is for his own advantage.
Then give us counsel. Stand by Guthrum, show our strength. The king of Hayseeds will soon be humbled, trust me.
We took this town as if it were a straw hall. Do not challenge me, Elf King.
Your show of swagger and strength has my attention, Guthrum. But we agreed on terms. What more do you want?
The crown of Wessex.
Wessex has a king, and that king has the backing of the Almighty. Yours is a fever dream, Dane.
You have learned nothing since the Danes came here. Guthrum will not bend his knee, Oathbreaker, just as I would not.
Ah, Eivor. Our blunted tool
Ama kuvvetleri.
returns, Lord.
I have given you all I care to. A Danegeld to leave Wareham. You swore an oath upon the cross, and that pagan hammer.
And when you scurry back to whatever shit-soaked hovel you crawled from, we will release your men.
Speak again, handmaid, and I will feed your tongue to Eivor's raven.
A fair trade. We already have your cock.
Are we done with this pissing contest? If Guthrum has given you his word, then he will honor it. We will leave this town.
You have one day. Do not test the king's patience further, or our men will return to Wareham with force.
And if you doubt my conviction, know that the Avon River near Uffentune runs red with the blood of your countrymen. Their commander, what did his men cry as he fell? Ula? Uba? Yes,
Az siktir.
that was it. Remember, you have taken my silver. In return, I expect your honor. I will await news of your retreat in Chippenham.
Aa Ragnar'ın
Uber dead?
öldü.
It cannot
Aa.
be. Gods, I will tear that Saxon skin from his bones if this is true.
Alfred hisses with a snake tongue, but he gains nothing from this lie.
When news of this spreads through the camp, no Saxon will survive the day.
You swore upon the cross.
Oh, I have no intention of cowing to that milk sack. Now more than ever, I will take his throne and his head.
In Winchester, Alfred used me as a tool and cast me aside. So let the betrayer be betrayed. We'll burn this village to the ground. After that, we take care of Alfred.
Abi o ölmeseydi keşke. Bize çok sadıktı ya.
Burn Wareham to the ground! Make it a Saxon fire! Leave nothing standing!
And now it is end. And you'll feel my axe in your gut, piglets. Run the idiot. Hard.
Blindside the idiot. Walk with me. Go. You'll do. You'll be supper for that.
Let them be clear your sword!
Ne yapıyorum adamlar?
Hand to your hand.
You won't burn Wareham, scum!
Help me!
curse it this day. We should find someone.
Stand firm, all! Do not lose your nerve!
This place is routed, Soma.
Good work. We leave now. There are forest ruins just east of here, along the road. Come on, men, move!
Oğlum bu ölmeseydi ya.
Saxons ahead!
Cut down the stragglers!
Every soul we meet sent to their god! Let us keep moving! More Saxons! Draw your weapons!
For Uba! His blood soaks your soil!
The ruins are close! Keep moving!
We can rest here a moment. Now, tell me what you know of that breaker of rings. Weak and wretched troll.
Alfred is a wily fox. He appears frail, but draws upon an inner strength. He will not be easy to oust.
Fury will fuel my army and my claim.
It will not be enough. You must find a weakness.
Yes, that is why I called you here. Do you balk at the opportunity to bury the Saxon king?
I must first hear a plan to balk at.
Alfred spoke of Chippenham, a squat hovel of sheep and peasants.
So why does he go there, and not to Winchester? Your scouts must know. They're the best in England.
A holiday feast, their Saxon Christ Mass. Alfred will warm his heels by the fire, while Uba lies cold in an English field.
I have called upon my allies to join us in this fight, but I must know where to send them. Is Chippenham our final prize?
Çay.
It is. But I will need my men for the coming fight as well. The hostages Alfred took. If there is a chance to save them.
We will not lose more friends today. Where are they held?
A place further ahead through this forest. They call it Hampton Blockade.
Soma, ride north to the Thames and lead my allies south. They should be gathered by now.
I will.
Gather on the river passing Chippenham. The rest of you set up camp there. I called you Raven Feeder once. At Porchester, you were as hot-headed as Thor. You have become a true leader, Eivor.
There's much to come, Guthrum, before we can rest with mead in our hands and songs in our ears.
I will crush Alfred's skull with my bare hands if Ubba is dead.
We cannot dwell on this, even if it's true. If you want the throne, only strategy will deliver it.
Or bloody wrath will steal it. I will follow this Alfred, hound his heels. Revenge burns within me.
A wise man once told me, we do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift.
You turn my words against me now, Wolf-Kissed.
I took them too hard in my darkest times, my friend.
And Sigurd? He is back with you?
My brother's story is a long one, and for another time. Ridding the land of a strong ruler will make Wessex harder to tame.
You almost sound like you respect him, Eivor.
I've come to understand the trials of leadership, Guthrum. It is hard not to, when you cradle something as fragile as life within your hands. Guide me.
There. This is the blockade. The hostages must be in these buildings. What is your plan?
I can tread quietly so as not to alert the guards. But I can raid this place in moments with my crew.
I will follow your lead.
Sen gelme ya. Bu salak yüzüne yakalanırsam çok üzülürüm ya. Gizli olacağım abi. Suikastçı gibi oynayayım bu sefer.
I should not be seen in this area. Dig in.
Let's go. I had to hand them over. Alfred demanded it.
We will save them, Guthrum. Stay calm.
Do you think he kept his word? He swore he would not kill them.
I cannot say for certain. Just hope we find them soon. Can you see your men?
No, but we must keep looking. There. These are my men. I told you Guthrum wouldn't leave us here to rot.
What? Stop! Enough scolding! Enough scolding!
The Saxons do not want passion. I will wash my blade in their blood.
Damn you!
kafasını kalkanla ezdi lan.
Go to the camp near Chippenham. Find your countrymen there.
Good. We'll pay back the Saxons for the insults they heaped on us.
Guthrum, some of your men.
We will not be feasting in Odin's hall tonight, boys.
Are you Guthrum's men?
Aye. Free us and we will fight by your side.
Ah, thank you, my friend.
Every Saxon who spat at me will die.
You will have your chance, but don't be foolhardy. Let your steps take you far from here to a camp near Chippenham.
Thank you, Eivor. You did a great deed here. Their families will raise a cup to you.
I need no thanks, Guthrum. Let us speak more when we are safely away. We're safe here, but you should join your people at the camp. Even a surprise takes preparation.
Your bravery, your leadership, Eivor. You wear it well. You have grown much since last we spoke.
You judged me fairly, Guthrum. Harsh though your words were. But I do not make the same mistake twice.
How is your brother, Sigurd?
He lives, a changed man. But he is free of full case torment. That at least was a deed well done.
Will this all be worth it in the end? Everything we have done? Everything we have sacrificed to win this land? Sometimes I dream of soothed black furrowed earth, and blood seeping from seedlings, poisoning our future.
We must believe our way of life will survive. Our fates are woven, but our deeds forge our destiny.
And so to our final battle. We will wait for you at the camp.
Bakalım neler olacak. Alfred herhalde ya son tapınakçı.
Mr. Vathentune, I fear the worst, but I must know.
Oyun başında Ayvar'a da üzüldüm de Uba çok sadık ya. Ah bulursun da bir kardeşim.
Deolav, you have come again at my call.
I have, but this does not sit well with me, Eivor. This is a Christian feast, and the people here are not soldiers.
I come only for Alfred.
Innocents will die for your ambitions. I am your ally now, but after this, I must turn back to Mercia. I have much to repent.
So long as I do not lose your friendship, your oath will be fulfilled. Gidrich, after Rochester, I was not sure you would come again.
I've chosen my side. I would sooner bet a hog than allow Alfred to pillage the land of love.
Guthrum will trample Alfred's ambitions like weeds in the dirt. Mercia might rise further yet.
Perhaps I shall one day sit upon the throne of all England. King Giedrich the drunken ass.
I'll raise a cup to that.
You soft-cheeked Anglo boys. Have you brought your mothers with you? Look, you Saxon bedwetters. Here is a real warrior.
Billy, what tales are you weaving for these serf-down Saxons? Do not make me regret supporting your Yaldom.
Eivor, you know I will take your childhood scrapes and secrets to the pyre.
Good. I would hate for something to happen to you in the coming fight.
Ha! Such fiendish ribaldry between you two. You laugh in the face of fear. Tweak old man Death's beard.
I will do my mother and my lord proud today, Eivor. The Lord knows I have not been the best of sons. Good to see your spirits high. Fight well, my friends, and we'll feast together in victory.
You soft-cheeked Anglo boys. Have you brought your mothers with you?
My mother is worth 10. Tefter, it is good to see you.
I gave you my word. Besides, Alfred's faith is strict and he has no love for pagans.
You have changed much from that God-whipped boy. That is good to see.
I was always him, but my faith was like a veil. I am glad you helped me lift it.
And now another education. You'll see how we Norse bands fight.
I am all aquiver with anticipation.
My mother is worth 10 of your men.
I do not doubt it. I have seen those strong Saxon hens clucking round the hearth as you farmers play with your cocks.
We owe Eivor a lot, my love.
I know. Better than those sour lips.
This last of Rey, I hope the debt will be cleared.
There you are, Raven.
Lufina, pure. It warms my heart to see you well.
Well as ever. Better since we skinned those order rats.
I hunted down more in Winchester on Alfred's behalf. Now we come to take his kingdom.
How quickly a coin can flip when tossed from hand to hand. Only a fool is a betting man.
Aye, Hjor. Alfred thought to use me, but he will find differently at Chippenham.
I know. This last of Rey, I hope the debt will be cleared.
Finir, stand tall. A light heart lifts all those around them.
Ah, Eivor! Who would not be joyous, raving at your side?
And how do you feel about bringing sorrow to the Saxons on their holy day?
It darkens my mood. I have learned some of the Christ Lord's teachings. He preaches peace where our gods delight in battle.
Let their delights be ours, then. We have many battles to wage before the end.
And I will be beside you for them all. My axe ready and my heart stout.
I know. This last of Rey, I hope the debt will be cleared. I long to return home to my own warm hearth.
Good carol.
Eivor! It's good to see you.
Erke and Stowe. I released you from your debt, and yet you came.
London is quiet enough, and Stowe here felt the sharp stab of conscience.
Could not let you down, Eivor. That's not what an honorable man does. So here I am, despite my reservations.
And you, Broder. I did not think you would be here either.
I have seen to my brother. Sent him to Valhalla with grave goods. I am done with sorrow, Eivor. Now I am bloody angry.
Bunlardan biliyorsun var ya. Kapa yerim ha. Bu ne lan? Adamlar bizim önümüzde devreye geziyor lan.
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
They came from all over England.
I never thought it possible, Eivor, that you would rally Saxons and Norse under your black-feathered banner.
They see the tyranny of this elf king. He would crush them all under heel and plug their hearts with his...
Çay.
So what is the plan, Eivor?
When is their feast day?
A few nights from now, but their revelry has already begun. We should attack now.
That is unwise. Soldiers pace the paths of the village.
Then the night of the feast, under cover of darkness.
Huh?
That is when we will strike.
Ubba will not have died in vain.
We await your instructions, Eivor.
Let us plan our approach. But whatever happens, Alfred is mine.
They are not expecting us. We should not meet much resistance on the way.
Then quietly through the fields. It will already be too late once they see us.
Mantıklı.
Your young Saxons can be our eyes to the west. Better to keep their soft hands away from the conflict.
My scouts reported that a few nobles have arrived for the festivities already.
Good. If we capture the Thanes, there will be no danger when I confront Alfred.
And we could persuade them to support a new king of Wessex. I will subdue the lords.
Take Deolaf and Tefta with you. They could prove useful in convincing the Thanes. Rhoda, take Edki and Stowe and capture the garrison. Make quick work of any Saxons that dare cross into the village.
Gladly, Eivor.
We each know our parts. May they blunt their swords against our might.
Hadi bakalım. Birkaç geceydi değil mi? 2 gün geçti.
Tonight, Wessex's last resistance will crumble.
I follow you, Eivor.
And I.
Be ravening wolves and croaking ravens. Stand firm, your axe arms strong, and together we will win this final battle. And remember, Alfred is mine. Soma, with me. Everyone else, go quickly to the village. Advance. Be on the lookout for any stray guards. Get to the village and wait for my signal. If they see me, this will get messy. Let's smoke the rat out of his guard's house. Spread your wings, Sunan.
Did you think my king would turn his back on you, Eivor? When your knife is smeared with the blood of wearer?
Stand aside, Goodwin. I come for Alfred.
Alfred is long gone. And this good Christian feast, a cup of honey wine, to trap some wasps.
Where is he?
Calling his allies to his side. All those who wish to see Wessex under one god. You cannot win England with your sorry crew of deluded farmers and godless fools.
At least I wouldn't leave them to die as I scurried through the corn husks like a rat.
You have no understanding of duty, the loyalty I freely give. His plan for England, for the world, is worth the cost of my life.
Then sing your tuneless hymns.
Come, Raven Feeder, do your worst.
Sen gel bakalım. Oy oy, sen hasar mı veriyorsun?
We could have been allies, but now you fall by my sword.
I will never bow to Alfred.
Bunlar öldürdü değil mi? Ne yapıyorsun? Kılıcı mı yaktın şimdi?
For all your boasts, warrior, I scratch at you like a cat.
You yap like a dog. You are beaten, Goodwin.
Beaten? No, not so. By
Abicim
my
öldür
death,
öldür. Allah
my
Allah.
lord may live.
Alfred used you, fool. He threw you in my path. For what? He only delays what is inevitable.
Kill me then. It makes no odds. For here you stand, bloody and breathless, no closer to my king, no closer to his throne. This island will never be your home, Eivor. You will not subdue her with vicious force or win her with cocksure words. We Saxons will always stand firm, shoulder by shoulder against thieves and tyrants whose envious eyes fall upon England.
If I must strike down all of England to subdue her, let it begin with you.
O Lord, into your hands I commit my spirit.
Men of Wessex! They came from every house and hovel!
Kontrolü bana bak, kimse ölmesin. Ah siktir.
For glory!
Kontrolü bana ver.
Try to flank!
What's wrong? I need you fighting with the rest. Get these men!
Ready to pay attention now?
Barricade himself behind that door there!
I will find a way in.
Hey! Fire!
yardım et. Ölecekler yoksa anasını satayım. Lan nasıl gireceğim buraya?
Did you see Alfred?
No. Just asking for ambush.
Hold these men back. I'll find them. Yeah, we'll look better us. Hunwald! Come, get up! This is no time for weep wailing.
I cannot. And there is a blackness closing in around my eyes. It frightens me.
Forgive me, Hunwald. I should have been quicker.
No. No.
Hunwald, listen to me. You survived the Battle of Bottleston.
I'm so cold.
You will warm yourself with mead and dancing.
Perhaps not.
Aa,
It may be. I will sit.
He will pull you to his breast.
oğlum çocuk mu gitti lan?
I need to see if Broder has taken the garrison.
Çok adam kaybettik ya.
Broder, what can I do? The garrison has surrendered when we hoped. Men are being slaughtered. I'll find a way to open the gates from the inside. These waves of reinforcements are hell-sent.
Patlayıcı lazım değil mi? Nereden bulacağız?
sure the garrison stays under our control. I need to help the others. They're weakened! Let us finish this!
This feast will end in blood! You fucking Wessexians will not move on Mercia! Stand true! God protects us on his day of feasts! You will not rout us, interlopers! Not on this Christ Mass! These Danes defy our God and King! Stand true! God protects us on his day of feast! These Danes defy our God and King! You will not rout us, interlopers! Not on this Christ Mass!
The last of the factions are fleeing! The battle is won!
Chippenham is ours!
That's it! They're fleeing!
Get to the wounded and gather in the square!
We walk into attack! We bring
Soma gitti ya.
They are routed! The city is ours! Wessex will follow!
Good from Jarl. We are not without losses. Some of them grave.
Their king is fled! His patsy struck down! Defeat rings loud in their ears, and I will be their lord before the spring is here!
Guthrum, hear me. Soma is... She's gone.
Soma? Dead? She has gone to the endless feast, and is the better for it.
I must speak to those still living.
Aa. Son savaş diyordu ya.
Lufina. Gods, I did not know. Is he?
Hush. What good can words do, Eivor? Keep to silence. He is gone. For what days I was given to spend with you. For each breath that carried your sweet whispers. I give thanks. No more. Your fingers in my hair. No more your goodbye, my only. My heart.
Your first battle, Illerich. You fought well.
Is this the glory you deign seek? You can keep it. I saw Hunwald die.
You will never be the same.
I have wasted so much time in...
Do you think there will come a day when winning will not be enough?
Well, you can always fight with me if you want to taste crushing and loin-soiling defeat.
My very presence would make that impossible.
Enjoy this victory, Eivor, wherever it brings you. Only a coward.
My thanks, though. You came to my aid when you were free to turn away.
And still it breaks my heart to look upon what we've done today. Was it the right choice?
If Alfred had his way, there would never be friendship between Norse and Saxon.
I wish I could.
Erki, you wear a furrowed brow.
Stowe is taking matters hard.
A man of faith and stout morals.
His support for you has taxed him hard. I will take him back to London.
You are his comfort, Erki. Not the city you watch. It is done, Brodir. You fought well.
I saw him, Eivor. In my darkest moment, Brut, and then the battle ended.
There will be other battles.
Aye. And there you'll find me, Eivor. In amongst the blood and death.
You have given me more than I would ever have asked for.
Keep him in your thoughts. For when a man is mourned, his deeds cheered and...
You're not injured, Tefta.
Bruises, that is all. I've taken the Lord into my heart, and he watched over my sorry bones.
And what of my heathen?
I used to believe in damnation for all who turned from his light.
Even though your godson preaches peace.
And we shall do that, Christians and pagans.
Your Christ would smile at that.
Your Freya would too.
He shall come to judge the living and the dead.
Deolaf, Gidrich, there's a solemn air about you.
To disturb such holy revels with blood and murder. I fear God may never forgive me for this.
Had your God taken Alfred's side, we would not have won. So it may be you did his work after all.
Alfred still lives. And now I am twice his enemy. Give me one more fight, and I will gladly make it a third.
He is defanged and of little threat to us now.
That slippery eel may yet surprise you.
Atonement is a long and lonely path, and I must soon leave to take my first steps upon it.
Your debts to me are paid. I wish you well on your journeys. Many fought for us and died. They deserve peace.
Are you ready to honor them?
Yes, there's nothing more to say.
Time to send our friends to their great reward. Will you do the honors?
Nothing awaits them. They lived, they died, and now their bodies will burn to cinders. Their saga ends here.
Well, do not share that with them.
Victory is ours. But it came at a great cost. Soma Jarlskona, who stood at Guthrum's right hand. She will live on in our memories, from now to the end of days. And to Hjor, warrior, husband, and a friend, he made the ultimate sacrifice. I here repay it. And to Humboldt, whose kind heart has now led him to his father's side. May his God welcome him with open arms. Let us send them on their way. All our beloved dead, our fallen warriors, and speed them to their end.
Yüzücük mü?
Guthrum.
When the Reeve died, did he take comfort in knowing he would soon see...
He was strangely peaceful in the end, as if death meant nothing.
We stumble through our years, ravenous, grasping. This life is never enough. Would it not soothe you to know there is something beyond all this? Not...
I think the afterlife meant all I wish for now is to live...
Alfred made me swear fealty upon the cross of their god's son. Yet it burned between my fingers, as if I had pulled it from the fire. A feeling strange. I have not felt its like before.
What will you do now?
Whatever I must do. England is my final home, Eivor. And I will do what it takes to remain.
I should return to Swanborough and tell her of Hunwald's fate. Better the news comes from me than a stranger.
Eivor, good to see you.
Duymuş galiba.
Eivor?
Swanborough,
No. Gods, no. Don't say it, please, Eivor. Don't say it.
I am sorry.
Oh! My own one. No. My poor swan. Oh, gods.
He fought bravely and turned the tide to secure a victory.
Oh, gods. I know he would have fainted.
He walks among warriors now.
Yes.
I know words are poor salve for a wounded heart. I will leave you to mourn, and know that we are here for you, always, should you need us. The Wolfgar. So glad to see you.
There you are. I have something for you. A message. Quite strange.
Mektuptur. Ben biriyle konuşayım geliyorum.
Good day, my love.
Hamptonshire has fallen, and with it the kingdom of Wessex.
Rest then. You have earned it.
On the backs of so many. Come to me.
Evet. Ay. Belki sakin olsun. Bir sigara içip bir şey yapalım. Güzel değil mi? Bak kahve çay içtim ya. Bir sigara içip boğazım tekrar konuşsun. Öldürelim. Valhalla bitsin. Valhalla bitmesin. Of. Çamaşır makinesi sesi geliyor mu lan buraya? Vay vay vay. Nathan.
Something for me. What is it?
A letter requesting your presence in the southwest, a village called Athelney.
Nothing strange about a summons for me, is there?
It is not the recipient I find strange. It is the sender. The letter is signed a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Ah, our mysterious partner.
For a short time, I hoped it might be Basim feeding us the names of these targets. He seemed the most likely man, for a time.
Only one way to discover the truth. Thank you, Hytham. I will take care of this.
Hadi bakalım. Hey gidi Valhalla. Gidiyorsun be Valhalla. Nereye gidiyorsun deli? Atla baba, başarabilirsin ya. Ölme lan.
All right there?
Yes, hello. I do not mean to intrude, but I am looking for someone.
And who would that be then?
I do not know exactly.
Well, that'd be why you ain't found him. But you're free to pass the time just here if you like.
Thank you.
These are soul cakes, love. Do you know soul cakes?
I do, I enjoy them.
They're small things, size of a lumpy fist, so they'll bake fast. Keep your eyes sharp.
Ne?
And the butter, do I baste them?
No need, love. We'll leave the butter for meal time.
I look forward to it.
Right then. I'll leave you to this. If you need me, I'll be doing the washing up next door.
Quite a step down from your former work. Lord?
As their guest, I volunteer to help with the daily chores. They offer me a bed. I tend the cakes.
Do they not feel strange giving orders to their king? Or do they know?
That knowledge would benefit no one.
I read your message. You went through a great deal of trouble to obscure yourself as this poor soldier of Christ. As I remember, you even sent yourself one of these letters in Winchester. A clever touch.
The order wanted me dead. I had to be careful.
You said you knew nothing about the order then. Pled ignorance. But you knew everything. Their names, their schemes.
Would you join me for a walk? You look well, Eivor.
I am. The wars have ended, and my settlement thrives.
The wars have not ended. You have simply stopped fighting. But men are brewing plots in mead halls and bedrooms. You will see.
And how are you, Alfred? Getting used to the idea of being unremarkable?
I am well. Better than I expected. In this exile, I have found a somewhat nourishing peace. Each morning, I am awakened by the sun and growling cormorants. I bathe in the chilly water of the marsh. I eat from shrubs and drink from buckets. It is a good life. Simple. Blessed. I've never been so far west. I find it quite peaceful here. Calming.
I have traveled a long way to hear one name, Alfred. Who is the Order's Grand Magister?
Tell your shadowy friends that England is swept clean. Your work is done.
You?
Grand Magister was not a title I desired. It passed to me on the death of my brother. From my father before him. Defilers of God's majesty and grandeur. I was their master, and I loathed them. With Goodwin, I set a plan in motion to destroy the Order from within. But my troubles with the Danes delayed that plan.
But your trouble with this Dane is what led to their demise.
You are Norse, are you not?
You have a good ear.
I owe you my thanks, Eivor. For that, I give you this, the key to my study, that you may better understand the good you have done. With the Order all but destroyed, you have made room for a greater idea, one to take its place, a universal divine order, inspired by God for the betterment of man.
With a poor fellow soldier at its head.
You have saved England, whether or not that was your intent. Now let England save you.
England is no more, Lord. You are the last of her kings, and yet you have no kingdom.
Look around you. God's works are wondrous. They cannot be ignored, nor resisted. In time, all those who accept God will flourish, and all those who defy him will fall away. Should you remain in England, you too will one day be her subject.
Oh, bloody crumbs! The cakes are burnt! Where is that man? Young man, where have you gone?
That may have earned me a night of washing linens. I do not know if we shall meet again, Eivor. God willing we will, as one lord to another, perhaps. I'm coming, my lady. I'm here.
Alfred gave me a key to unlock his statue, somewhere in Winchester.
Dear, oh dear, look at them little balls of soot!
Good lady, forgive me. I was lost in thought.
No matter, just let him cool and we'll begin again.
Direct me and I will obey.
Play off! Or the way sweldat!
Oh.
place.
Bayağı da ayrı bir şey.
This place is heavily guarded.
Together, lads, we have this. God is with me. You wanna?
I should speak with Hytham.
Cesedi nerede ya?
They will attack on sight.
Odasını attırdın mı?
This is it, Alfred's study. What secrets has he kept hidden away?
one begins a long time ago at a desert oasis, far away. A place of mystery, wonder, and a temple to it.
You look... Here you are, Hytham. The last of the Order's sigils. You will find King Alfred's among them.
King Alfred? Did our poor fellow soldier lead you to his hiding place?
He did, for they were one and the same. Our poor fellow soldier of Christ was the Grand Magister of the Order of the Ancients.
He turned on his own order. Fascinating.
Not turned so much as trampled. His devotion to Christ and what he calls a universal order set him with all sincerity. He loathed the title and the duty he had inherited and wished them
Wonderful. With his abdication, the last stronghold of the order has been dismantled. And you, Eivor. Now that you have seen our enemy and you understand our cause, I wonder if you would join us. Become a hidden one.
Was this your ultimate goal, Hytham? A trial by fire? It is a kind offer. Your creed demands that you keep your triumphs hidden. I prefer my glory to be in...
If I taught you our creed, if you spent time with it, it could open your mind to...
Another view is always welcome. But to live without celebrating one's glory and honor and achievements is not a life for me. But know this, I would give my life in a moment for those I love and who love me in return.
I understand you well, Eivor. Very well indeed.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
This one begins a long time ago at a desert oasis, far away. A place of...
Between you and me, Eivor, always thought you'd be a good Jarl.
About you and Bridget. When do you wish to be wed?
The sooner I can make her my wife, the happier I will be, but we are fine to wait on.
Enough waiting. Cool your forge and cover your anvil. Let's get you married.
Wonderful. Shall we get...
Gather your wife and your courage. I am honored to stand before you, Gunnar, Bridget, on this bountiful day, to celebrate the strength of your bond and to see you wed. I am in witness of a love that inspires and empowers.
To you, my darling Bridget, I offer this blade, forged in flames that burn as a blade as sharp as your wit, as glinting as your beauty. May it sing through the air as sweetly as your voice. And I, you, I give you my sword. And
He'd be the brother am future and heen. At the so tawalach and hope, a premonition, on the mount of scrying a foot. You're annoyed val dim.
Such poetry. Oh,
Let his head van Evan Gillen, Treboid and beyond.
I offer you this ring. And take yours in kind. I will wear it with pride and honor, warmed by the love.
And I whisk of a Valhalla.
This is the greatest.
With our couple now bonded in matrimony, now we drink.
Oo, lan bir çağırıyor.
Volker, I want to thank you for all you've done for me. My visions have lessened of late, and I...
That is good to hear, Eivor.
It is a strange feeling, brother. Weddings are the big...
The first happy union in our home. We have matured into something greater.
It was so dull in my view. I think it was nice. I liked the part where they gave each other swords. I'm never getting married. When I get a sword, I am keeping it.
Hi,
Alvis, I'm surprised you did not serenade the bride and groom.
Oh, I wished to, I did. But all that came to me...
You've been among us for quite some time, Rena. You're ready to settle, make a home here.
For a year or two, perhaps. But I am not the settling kind. I am a one...
Richard, I give you a formal welcome to our clan and our family. You are a fine addition to Gunnar's life and to ours.
Diolch Evior. I couldn't be more happy to Boma. Hoping now but to wash in a case Misha the years.
Yes, of course. As I say, it is wonderful to have you. Gunnar, you old trout. You're a married man. Never thought I would see the day.
Nor did I. And not for lack of trying.
How are the marriage customs in your country, Itham? Something like this?
Like this in all the most important ways. There are smiles, cheers, and
Randvi, saw you looking a little lonely. Thought I might come and join you.
How nice. Are you enjoying yourself?
I am. I never thought I would see gruff old Gunnar so enraptured by a woman.
Enraptured by anything, for that matter. He's a hard one to read, but I am pleased for him, and for this day of rest and respite. After everything, a few days of feasting will do the people some good. They need this.
They do.
Will you walk with me?
Anywhere. Lead on.
Something has been on my mind for some time. I am no seer, but I foresaw this day long ago. Not Gunnar's marriage, but our situation. Our success.
How do you mean our success?
I mean to say that I saw our settlement flourishing, through our victories in war and in diplomacy. And from the day we set out from Norway, I knew that you would make a fitter leader than Sigurd. It was never in his character's need. It was always within yours.
I see.
Do you?
You might have warned me.
You would not have listened.
Fair.
I do hope you see it now, in all that you have done for us.
Randvi, you and the people here have done more for me than I could ever repay. I am honored by your faith in me, and your confidence.
As I am honored by your love.
And I by yours.
Eivor, I want you to know that Sigurd and I are... We are severing the bonds of our marriage. We share a love that is steadfast, and I have faith it will forever be so, but my heart is yours. That much he knows. And I believe he is happy for us.
Are you sure?
Sigurd's desires are bigger than any man or woman can offer. He longs for something more, something only he can find.
All he wants is far, far away. All I need is right here.
Vay vay vay, Eivor'a bak sen. Çatara çutara.
Shall we find our way back to the wedding? Bridget might give another speech. We must not miss that.
About that, I have not understood a single word of hers since Gloucestershire.
Really? I find she speaks beautifully. With poetry, even.
Are you kidding?
Am I? Come, we should go.
Bunun da görevi varmış, anasını satayım. Bunun da seviyesi var. Seviye atlayıp duruyorum. Güzel oluyor. Evet, şimdi ne yapmam lazım? Bitti ha. Odun çekicini alalım. Nasıl edemiyorum şu an. Bir de saldıracaklarmış gibi geliyor bana ama.
These new visions of Odin trouble me. Am I alone in seeing them? Or do the tales of Svartalfheim hold some other meaning? Perhaps I should warm my bones by the fire. Gather my thoughts for I want to see... I have changed. Come to me. These new visions of Odin trouble me. Am I alone in seeing them? Or do the tales of Svartalfheim hold some other meaning? Perhaps I should warm my bones by the fire. Gather my thoughts for a moment. you and Bridget well?
Of course.
You have one to share?
Aye, Raidmar late one night. A great king, then Raidmar. The tree was so moved. Raidmar, his subject, Raidmar, felt the tree's habitat long would dwarf.
All things happen. In every great story, there's truth to be found. I wonder what could be found in Svartalfheim, the place they spoke of.
Good day to you. You and Petra chasing a what? Impressive. Never seen anything like it.
I'm off.
Until next time.
Eivor, I want to thank you on behalf, and it could never...
Truly, Gunnar.
Is that what you want?
Egbert.
Pretty good. Nothing else I can...
I must be... I have to... Eivor, I am still with you, drifting at the edge of your memory. You have tamed the Odin within you, but I have not disappeared. I am with you always, embedded within your hooga. Will you keep me in the dark until your end, resisting forever this side of yourself? Or could you learn from me to better understand the world that was? The world I left behind, but not here. Not inside of those who would not understand what you are, who we are. Have you not done all you can for your people? Say your goodbyes and set forth for distant shores and new adventures.
Fascinating. Eivor grapples with Odin's memories in a way unfamiliar to me. My own struggle with Loki was intense but brief, ending with a mutual understanding of who we were. Where will this new conflict take you, I wonder? This calls for a bit of animus magic, I think. Searching for future memories filtered by emotional intensity, grief, longing, sadness. Here we are, a few images from the future. Let's see where Eivor leads us.
Evet, öldüreceğiz herkes, sakin olun. Ama bu yeni bir video konusu olacak.